Dust is dancing in the morning air, tangled up in the messy waves of your hair. I trace the lines the shadows make upon your face, and suddenly the world is slowing down its pace. I used to run so fast to outbeat the rain, always chasing ghosts and leaning into the pain. But the storm is finally broken, the sky is clear, and all the things I was looking for are resting right here. There's a quiet kind of magic in the room today, washing all the heavy restless years away. No alarms are ringing, no trains to catch, just the ticking of the clock and striking of a match. Oh, here in Sunday's first light, everything broken is suddenly right. The shadows retreat from the warmth of the sun. The battles are over, the quiet has won. Wrapped in this blanket, safe from the cold, it's the simplest story that's ever been told. No need to worry about the coming night. I'm just breathing you in Sunday's first light. The neighbor's dog is barking halfway down the street. I feel the gentle rhythm of your steady heartbeat. We've got no grand illusions, no mountains to climb, just this little apartment and plenty of time. I remember the nights when I couldn't sleep at all, staring at the cracks painting the bedroom wall. Now those cracks are just lines where the light gets through, showing me the road that led me straight to you. There's a quiet kind of magic in the room today, washing all the heavy restless years away. No alarms are ringing, no trains to catch, just the ticking of the clock and striking of a match. Oh, here in Sunday's first light, everything broken is suddenly right. The shadows retreat from the warmth of the sun. The battles are over, the quiet has won. Wrapped in this blanket, safe from the cold, it's the simplest story that's ever been told. No need to worry about the coming night. I'm just breathing you in Sunday's first light. Let Monday wait with its heavy demands. Right now my whole world is held in your hands. The coffee is brewing, the sparrows take flight, and we are just perfectly still. Yeah, we are perfectly still. Oh, here in Sunday's first light, everything broken is suddenly right. The shadows retreat from the warmth of the sun. The battles are over, the quiet has won. Wrapped in this blanket, safe from the cold, it's the simplest story that's ever been told. No need to worry about the coming night. I'm just breathing you in Sunday's first light. Sunday's first light, breathing you in the morning begins. October wind is blowing down Main Street again, bringing back the chill that I remember from back when. I pull my oversized sweater close around my chin, watching how the autumn lets the colder season in. The local shop has changed its sign to something new, but the bell upon the door still rings exactly like it used to do. I step inside to escape the freezing morning breeze and find a little comfort in the familiar melodies. The world outside is spinning in a rush of gray and gold, but in here the air is heavy with a story getting old. I take a seat by the window, watch the town awake, learning how to bend like branches so I do not break. Oh, it's a symphony of amber leaves and coffee beans, living somewhere in a space of in-betweens. I'm not who I was, but I'm not who I will be. I'm just a traveler finding peace in what I see. The bittersweet aroma of a memory taking flight, trading in the heavy dark for a warmer kind of light. There's a comfort in the changing of the scenes, surrounded by the amber leaves and coffee beans. I take a sip and let the warmth travel down my spine, thinking about the summers I swore would always be mine. We used to carve our names into the bark of the oak tree. Now the bark is healed and grown, and so have you and me. I don't hold on to the sadness the way I did before. I don't stand waiting for a ghost outside my front door. I just watch the strangers passing by the glass, knowing every single moment is a moment that will pass. The world outside is spinning in a rush of gray and gold, but in here the air is heavy with a story getting old. I take a seat by the window, watch the town awake, learning how to bend like branches so I do not break. Oh, it's a symphony of amber leaves and coffee beans, living somewhere in the space of in-betweens. I'm not who I was, but I'm not who I will be. I'm just a traveler finding peace in what I see. The bittersweet aroma of a memory taking flight, trading in the heavy dark for a warmer kind of light. There's a comfort in the changing of the scenes, surrounded by the amber leaves and coffee beans. Let the leaves fall down, let the winter come around. I have found my footing on this uneven ground. Every falling leaf is just a promise of the spring. I'm finally learning how to let go of everything. Oh, it's a symphony of amber leaves and coffee beans, living somewhere in the space of in-betweens. I'm not who I was, but I'm not who I will be. I'm just a traveler finding peace in what I see. The bittersweet aroma the changing of the scenes, surrounded by the amber leaves and coffee beans. Just amber leaves and coffee beans. Watching the world go by. The digital clock on the stove says 2 a.m. The whole house is sleeping, completely unaware of them. I'm standing barefoot on the cold linoleum floor. You're leaning gently against the pantry door. The refrigerator hums a steady low refrain, while the outside world is busy washing in the rain. We didn't turn the overhead lights on tonight, just the glow from the street lamp painting us in white. Daylight makes us busy, makes us wear our heavy armor, but the midnight makes us honest, makes the edges a little calmer. No audience to perform for, no schedules to keep, just you and me awake while the city falls asleep. These are the whispers in the kitchen in the dark, the little things that slowly build a home around a heart. We're pouring out our worries over lukewarm cups of tea, stripping off the layers until it's only you and me. I don't need a grand romantic gesture or a show, I just need this quiet space to let my feelings go. If you wanna know the place where my true love is written, you'll find it in the middle of these whispers in the kitchen. You tell me about the pressure you've been carrying at work, I laugh about the neighbor and his ordinary quirks. We talk about the future, maybe moving near the coast. We talk about the memories that seem to haunt us most. You reach across the counter and you gently take my hand in a way that tells me you completely understand. There are no judgments here, no right or wrong to prove, just the slow and steady way two quiet bodies move. Daylight makes us busy, makes us wear our heavy armor, but the midnight makes us honest, makes the edges a little calmer. No audience to perform for, no schedules to keep, just you and me awake while the city falls asleep. These are the whispers in the kitchen in the dark, the little things that slowly build a home around a heart. We're pouring out our worries over lukewarm cups of tea, stripping off the layers until it's only you and me. I don't need a grand romantic gesture or a show, I just need this quiet space to let my feelings go. If you wanna know the place where my true love is written, you'll find it in the middle of these whispers in the kitchen. Sometimes love is fireworks and shouting from the roof, but sometimes love is quiet, needing no dramatic proof. It's the salt, the pepper shakers, and the shadows on the wall. It's knowing that I'm with you, whatever may befall. These are the whispers in the kitchen, in the dark, the little things that slowly build a home around a heart. We're pouring out our worries over lukewarm cups of tea, stripping off the layers until it's only you and me. I don't need a grand romantic gesture or a show. I just need this quiet space to let my feelings go. If you wanna know the place where my true love is written, you'll find it in the middle of these whispers in the kitchen. Whispers in the kitchen, just you and me at 2 a.m. The neon sign is buzzing with a flicker in the end. I never thought I'd see you sitting in this town again. You walk through the diner door, shaking off the cold, looking just exactly like the memories I hold. We slide into the corner booth with the ripped up vinyl seats, where the highway noise surrenders to the rhythm of the streets. The waitress drops 2 menus and 2 mugs of diner black, and suddenly it feels like all the missing years rush back. We've got lines around our eyes we didn't have at 22. We've been battered by the oceans, we've been beaten black and blue. But looking at you now, across the sticky wooden table, I know we're finally ready. I know we're finally able to make these corner booth confessions under fluorescent lights, to talk about the wrong turns and to try to make them right. No apologies required, no need to hide the scars. We're just 2 older travelers who have followed different stars, stirring up the sugar in a ceramic coffee cup. We fell down to the bottom just so we could build it up. It's a bittersweet reunion, an answering of questions, finding grace inside these late night corner booth confessions. You tell me about the city and the life you built out west. I tell you about my quiet days and how I found my rest. We laugh about the stupid things we fought about back then, the pride that built a fortress and the walls that kept us in. I see the silver in your hair, you see the wisdom in my smile. We sit in comfortable silence for a little while. The jukebox in the corner plays an old acoustic tune, and we are bathed in glow of the diner and the moon. We've got lines around our eyes we didn't have at 22. We've been battered by the oceans, we've been beaten black and blue. But looking at you now, across the sticky wooden table, I know we're finally ready. I know we're finally able to make these corner booth confessions under fluorescent lights, to talk about the wrong turns It's a bittersweet reunion, an answering of questions, finding grace inside these late night corner booth confessions. And if we never meet again in this lifetime or the next, I'm glad we got to read the ending of this tangled text. I leave a 20 on the table for the coffee and the pie. I look into your eyes and breathe a contented sigh. We made our corner booth confessions under fluorescent lights. We talked about the wrong turns and we finally made them right. No apologies required, no need to hide the scars. We're just two older travelers who have followed different stars, stirring up the sugar in a ceramic coffee cup. We fell down to the bottom just so we could build it up. It's a bittersweet reunion, an answering of questions, finding grace inside these late night corner booth confessions. Corner booth, no more questions. I wish you well, my friend. I left the porch light burning for a ghost that never came. I spent 1,000 midnights calling out a shadow's name. I let the winter freeze me deep inside my very bones. I built a heavy castle out of all my stepping stones. But something shifted in the atmosphere at 4 a.m. The heavy clouds of sorrow, broken, slowly let me in. I opened up the front door and I stepped out on the grass and realized the longest night had finally come to pass. The mockingbird is singing from the branches of the pine. The horizon is glowing with a steady silver line. I dropped the heavy baggage that I carried for so long and find my voice again inside a simple, quiet song. I am breathing in the dawn, I am soaking in the light. I am letting go of everything that kept me up at night. The air is fresh and crisp, the sky is turning into blue, and every single breath I take is making me brand new. I don't need a savior, I don't need a magic cure. I just need this morning air, so innocent and pure. The darkest part is over, the bitter winter's gone. I'm standing in the garden, breathing in the dawn. I watch the dewdrops waking up upon the spider webs. I feel the gentle rhythm as the sorrow finally ebbs. I used to think my heart was permanently made of stone, but now I feel it beating with a rhythm all its own. The colors of the sunrise paint a canvas in the sky, a masterpiece of orange and pink that catches in my eye. I stretch my arms out wide to catch the warming of the sun. The battle that I fought with my own demons has been won. The mockingbird is singing from the branches of the pine. The horizon is glowing with a steady silver line. I drop the heavy baggage that I carried for so long and find my voice again inside a simple, quiet song. I am breathing in the dawn, I am soaking in the light. I am letting go of everything that kept me up at night. The air is fresh and crisp, the sky is turning into blue, and every single breath I take is making me brand new. I don't need a savior, I don't need a magic cure. I just need this morning air, so innocent and pure. The darkest part is over, the bitter winter's gone. I'm standing in the garden, breathing in the dawn. There is a grace in starting over, naked in the day. There is a strength in watching all your failures wash away. I forgive myself for all the times I couldn't find the door. I am not that broken, frightened person anymore. I am breathing in the dawn, I am soaking in the light. I am letting go of everything that kept me up at night. The air is fresh and crisp, the sky is turning into blue, and every single breath I take is making me brand new. I don't need a savior, I don't need a magic cure. I just need this morning air, so innocent and pure. The darkest part is over, the bitter winter's gone. I'm standing in the garden, breathing in the dawn. Breathing in the dawn. Brand new day, I am okay. The screen door shuts with a familiar wooden creak. It's the first time I've had a quiet moment all week. I pull my knees up to my chest upon this woven seat, watching the storm clouds rolling in to beat the summer heat. The sky turns into a heavy shade of indigo and gray, washing all the dusty footprints from the driveway. There's a lightning bug taking shelter in the mason jar as the thunder starts to rumble from somewhere very far. The smell of the wet earth rising from the flower beds silences the anxious voices shouting in my head. There is a rhythm falling from the weeping willow tree, a natural metronome playing just for me. Oh, listen to the rain on the porch swing, washing down the roof like an old familiar string, tapping out a melody of silver and of clear, telling me there's absolutely nothing left to fear. The world is getting baptized in a million little drops, and I am going to sit right here until the weather stops. Let the water cleanse the sorrow, let the heavy burdens fall. Just the rain on the porch swing, making sense of it all. I see the puddles forming by the old rusted gate, reminding me that it is perfectly fine to just wait. We spend our whole lives running, trying to outpace the clock, but nature has a way of putting keys into the lock. I lean my head against the faded, chipped white paint, feeling like a sinner who was rescued by a saint. The gentle sway of the chains holding up the wood is whispering that everything is gonna be good. The smell of the wet earth rising from the flower beds silences the anxious voices shouting in my head. There is a rhythm falling from the weeping willow tree, a natural metronome playing just for me. Oh, listen to the rain on the porch swing, washing down the roof like an old familiar string, tapping out a melody of silver and of clear, telling me there's absolutely nothing left to fear. The world is getting baptized in a million little drops, and I am going to sit right here until the weather stops. Let the water cleanse the sorrow, let the heavy burdens fall. Just the rain on the porch swing, making sense of it all. And when the sun breaks through the clouds in an hour or two, the grass will be a brighter shade of emerald and new. But for now, I'll stay right here inside the gentle gray, and let the sky do all the crying I couldn't do today. Washing down the roof like an old familiar string, tapping out a melody of silver and of clear, telling me there's absolutely nothing left to fear. The world is getting baptized in a million little drops, and I am going to sit right here until the weather stops. Let the water cleanse the sorrow, let the heavy burdens fall. Just the rain on the porch swing, making sense of it all. Just the rain on the porch swing, let it fall. Fireflies are waking up along the muddy banks. The tall grass in the meadow is giving silent thanks. The sun is dipping low behind the Appalachian Ridge, painting golden water underneath the wooden bridge. Lay your weary head upon my shoulder for a while. Let me trace the corners of your quiet, sleepy smile. The current of the water knows knows exactly where to go. We don't have to rush it, we can take it nice and slow. The crickets are tuning up their tiny violins. This is the hour where the magic finally begins. So close your heavy eyelids, let the daylight drift away. Tomorrow is a promise, but we're safely in today. So let me sing you a riverbend lullaby. Underneath the canvas of a starry velvet sky, the water keeps on moving, but the stones remain right here. Just like I will hold you close through every passing year. Let the gentle rushing sound carry you to sleep, into a tranquil valley that is beautiful and deep. No matter where the ocean lies, no matter where we roam, this river bend lullaby will always lead you home. I watch a single fallen leaf floating out of sight, guided by the lanterns of the silver pale moonlight. Sometimes the world gets angry and the rapids start to spin, but the river always finds a way to quiet down again. That's the way I love you, through the shallows and the floods. It is rooted in my spirit, it is running in my blood. So lay down all the armor that you carried through the day. I am standing steady, I will keep the wolves at bay. The crickets are tuning up their tiny violins. This is the hour where the magic finally begins. So close your heavy eyelids, let the daylight drift away. Tomorrow is a promise, but we're safely in today. So let me sing you a riverbend lullaby. Underneath the canvas of a starry velvet sky, the water keeps on moving, but the stones remain right here. Just like I will hold you close through every passing year. Let the gentle rushing sound carry you to sleep, into a tranquil valley that is beautiful and deep. No matter where the ocean lies, no matter where we roam, this river bend lullaby will always lead you home. Oh, hush now, darling, the owls are taking flight. The shadows are embracing the safety of the night. You are fiercely loved, you are guarded by the trees, carried on the shoulders of a gentle southern breeze. Let me sing you a riverbend lullaby. Underneath the canvas of a starry velvet sky, the water keeps on moving, but the stones remain right here. Just like I will hold you close through every passing year. Let the gentle rushing sound carry you to sleep, into a tranquil valley that is beautiful and deep. No matter where the ocean lost my cell phone signal 20 miles down the road, leaving behind the city and the heavy overloads. The concrete and the glass were squeezing air out of my lungs. I was tired of speaking in those artificial tongues. I parked the car and walked into the emerald canopy, where the branches reach together like a giant tapestry. The air is thick with resin and the dampness of the moss. I'm finally finding everything I didn't know I lost. The squirrels are keeping secrets in the hollows of the wood. I'm standing in a silence that is deeply understood. The needles make a carpet, softening every single tread, quieting the loud machineries inside my head. Here underneath the pine trees, ancient and so tall, I don't have to be important, I don't have to matter at all. I am just a tiny fraction of this beautiful design, drinking in the remedy of evergreen and pine. The roots go down 100 feet into the solid clay, teaching me exactly how to stand my ground and stay. No notifications, no screens to make me blind, just breathing underneath the pine trees, leaving the world behind. I find a fallen log and brush the spider webs aside. This is the only place where I don't feel the need to hide. A beam of golden sunlight punches through the upper leaves, warming up the chilly patches on my rolled up sleeves. I close my eyes and listen to the wind rushing past. It sounds like ocean waves, immense and wildly vast. It strips away the ego, it strips away the pride, and leaves me with a tender, fragile human being inside. The squirrels are keeping secrets in the hollows of the wood. I'm standing in a silence that is deeply understood. The needles make a carpet, softening every single tread, quieting the loud machineries inside my head. Here underneath the pine trees, ancient and so tall, I don't have to be important, I don't have to matter at all. I am just a tiny fraction of this beautiful design, drinking in the remedy of evergreen and pine. The roots go down 100 feet into the solid clay, teaching me exactly how to stand my ground and stay. No notifications, no screens to make me blind, just breathing underneath the pine trees, leaving the world behind. Let the corporations crumble, let the traffic jam the street. I have found my sanctuary right here at my feet. There is a wisdom in the timber, a grace inside the bark, a shelter for the weary when the modern world gets dark. Here underneath the pine trees, ancient and so tall, into the solid clay, teaching me exactly how to stand my ground and stay. No notifications, no screens to make me blind, just breathing underneath the pine trees, leaving the world behind, leaving it behind. Underneath the pine trees, I'm finally breathing. The attic stairs are groaning under every step I take. I'm walking through a history I didn't help to make. There's a cardboard box of letters tied together with a string, and a winter coat that's waiting for a long forgotten spring. I wipe away the cobwebs from a corner in the back and find a leather case sitting in a pile of bric-a-brac. I pop the rusted latches and I slowly lift the lid to find a piece of magic that the generations hid. The air is smelling heavily of paper and of wood, of promises that lingered and of people doing good. I run my fingers over the scratches on the face, connecting with a stranger in this solitary place. Oh, there is so much soul in dusty books and old guitars, like capturing a piece of time inside a mason jar. Pages filled with poetry that someone used to cry, and strings that played a melody beneath the summer sky. They carry all the fingerprints of lovers who have gone. They hold the very echoes of a quiet, faded dawn. I'm sitting in the shadows underneath the attic stars, finding life inside these dusty books and old guitars. I pull a hardback novel from a stack upon the floor. There's a handwritten inscription dated 1944. It says, "To my dearest Eleanor, across the ocean blue." I wonder if he made it back. I wonder if she knew. I pick up the acoustic. The wood is dry and worn, but it still holds the resonance of the day that it was born. I tune the heavy strings until they find a steady pitch, and suddenly I'm wealthy without ever being rich. The air is smelling heavily of paper and of wood, of promises that lingered and of people doing good. I run my fingers over the scratches on the face, connecting with a stranger in this solitary place. So there is so much soul in dusty books and old guitars, like capturing a piece of time inside a mason jar. Pages filled with poetry that someone used to cry, and strings that played a melody beneath the summer sky. They carry all the fingerprints of lovers who have gone. They hold the very echoes of a quiet, faded dawn. I'm sitting in the shadows underneath the attic dusty books and old guitars. We think that we are temporary, fading in the wind, but art is where the memory of forever can begin. As long as there's a reader, as long as there's a song, the people who have left us are exactly where they belong. Oh, there is so much soul in dusty books and old guitars, like capturing a piece of time inside a mason jar. Pages filled with poetry that someone used to cry, and strings that played a melody beneath a summer sky. They carry all the fingerprints of lovers who have gone. They hold the very echoes of a quiet, faded dawn. I'm sitting in the shadows underneath the attic stars, finding life inside these dusty books and old guitars. Dusty books, old guitars, singing to the stars. The dashboard is glowing with a steady shade of green. I'm somewhere in the middle of a state I've barely seen. The coffee in the cup holder has finally gotten cold, but I'm feeling lighter than I have ever felt, if truth be told. The AM radio is playing a static country tune. I'm chasing down the shadows of a heavy silver moon. The white lines on the asphalt are ticking like a clock, leading me away from every door I used to lock. There are no expectations when you're driving in the dark. No one to impress, no need to try and leave a mark. It's just the steady engine and the rolling of the tires, and a heart that's slowly emptying its complicated fires. Oh, there's a quiet kind of freedom in midnight on the highway, doing exactly what I want and doing it my way. The sleeping towns are passing like a movie on a screen. I'm a ghost inside a machine, somewhere in between. The rearview mirror shows me nothing but the empty black, and I have never been so certain that I'm not going back. I'm trading in my sorrow for the gravel and the clay, finding my own rhythm, midnight on a highway. I roll down the window, let the chilly wind rush in. It tangles in my eyelashes and prickles on my skin. I pass a neon diner that is closed up for the night, and a lonely gas station bathing in a yellow light. I think about the people who are sleeping in their beds, the dreams that they are dreaming, and the words they left unsaid. But I am wide awake, I have broken from the mold, writing a brand new chapter, brave and bright and bold. There are no expectations when you're driving in the dark. No one to impress, no need to try and leave a mark. It's just the steady engine and the rolling of the tires, and a heart that's slowly emptying its complicated fires. Oh, there's a quiet kind of freedom in midnight on the highway, doing exactly what I want and doing it my way. passing like a movie on a screen. I'm a ghost inside a machine, somewhere in between. The rearview mirror shows me nothing but the empty black, and I have never been so certain that I'm not going back. I'm trading in my sorrow for the gravel and the clay, finding my own rhythm, midnight on the highway. Some people need an anchor, some people need a route, but I just need the open road and a worn-out leather boot. The horizon is a promise that is always out of reach, but the journey is the only thing that I wanted to teach. Freedom at midnight on the highway, doing exactly what I want and doing it my way. The sleeping towns are passing like a movie on a screen. I'm a ghost inside a machine, somewhere in between. The rearview mirror shows me nothing but the empty black, and I have never been so certain that I'm not going back. I'm trading in my sorrow for the gravel and the clay, finding my own rhythm, midnight on the highway. Midnight on the highway, keep on driving, not going back. Turn the key and hear the clicking of the lock. I leave my heavy winter boots beside the wooden block. The city sirens fade into a muffled distant sound, and finally my feet are touching solid, even ground. I don't turn on the television, don't pick up the phone. There is a sweet religion in just being here alone. The afternoon is filtering through half-drawn window blinds, unraveling the tangled knots that panic leaves behind. There's no one here to entertain, no expectations left to meet, just the dust motes dancing in the pockets of the heat. The silence isn't empty, it is heavy and it's full, releasing me from every single push and every pull. Oh, I am sinking in the quiet of the room, watching how the shadows slowly brush away the gloom. It's a sanctuary built of painted walls and wooden floors, where I don't have to fight my hidden battles anymore. I take a breath and let it out, and watch my shoulders drop. The world is always spinning, but in here I let it stop. No need to be a masterpiece, no need to be in bloom, just healing in the magic of the quiet of the room. I wrap a woven blanket right around my shivering frame, and realize I've been running from a fire without a name. The books upon the shelves are standing steady in a row. They hold a million stories, but they never rush to go. I make a cup of chamomile and watch the water steep, forgiving all the promises I couldn't seem to keep. The clock upon the mantle ticks a very steady pace, reminding me that I am safely resting place. There's no one here to entertain, no expectations left to meet. Just the dust motes dancing in the pockets of the heat. The silence isn't empty, it is heavy and it's full, releasing me from every single push and every pull. Oh, I am sinking in the quiet of the room, watching how the shadows slowly brush away the gloom. It's a sanctuary built of painted walls and wooden floors, where I don't have to fight my hidden battles anymore. I take a breath and let it out and watch my shoulders drop. The world is always spinning, but in here I let it stop. No need to be a masterpiece, no need to be in bloom, just healing in the magic of the quiet of the room. Some people find their comfort in a crowded, noisy bar. Some people find their center driving fast inside a car. But I have found my medicine inside these four square walls, the only place that catches me whenever my heart falls. Watching how the shadows slowly brush away the gloom. It's a sanctuary built of painted walls and wooden floors, where I don't have to fight my hidden battles anymore. I take a breath and let it out and watch my shoulders drop. The world is always spinning, but in here I let it stop. No need to be a masterpiece, no need to be in bloom, just healing in the magic of the quiet of the room. Just healing in the quiet of the room. You walked in with the weight of the world on your back. Your eyes are looking heavy and the sky is turning black. You've been out there trying to hold the hurricane at bay. I can see the way the thunder took your fragile breath away. You don't have to tell me, I can read it in your hands. The way you're holding on to things you hardly understand. You're wearing out your armor, you're exhausting all your grace, trying to keep a perfect smile upon your weary face. But darling, you can drop the act the second you walk in. You don't have to fight a war that you were never meant to win. I've built a little harbor where the water's always still. So let your heavy armor fall, you know I always will. Be a safe place to land when gravity's pulling you down, when the noise is getting louder in this complicated town, when the parachute is tangled and you're falling from the sky. I will be the solid ground, catching you before you cry. You don't have to be courageous, you don't have to be so strong. can bring me all the pieces of the things that went so wrong. Take a breath and close your eyes and tightly hold my hand. I will always be your shelter, a safe place to land. I'll put the kettle on and pull the curtains to the side. There's no judgment in this house. There is nothing you must hide. We can talk about the shadows or just sit and watch the rain. I am here to be the tourniquet around your silent pain. You always try to be the hero carrying the stone, but nobody was ever meant to do it all alone. Let me take the heavy lifting for a minute or two. Let me give a little bit of healing back to you. But darling, you can drop the act the second you walk in. You don't have to fight a war that you were never meant to win. I've built a little harbor where the water's always still. So let your heavy armor fall. You know I always will be a safe place to land when gravity is pulling you down. When the noise is getting louder in this complicated town. When the parachute is tangled and you're falling from the sky, I will be the solid ground, catching you before you cry. You don't have to be courageous, you don't have to be so strong. You can bring me all the pieces of the things that went so wrong. Take a breath and close your eyes and tightly hold my hand. I will always be your shelter, a safe place to land. And when the morning comes and brings a better kind of light, you will find your wings again, you will take your flight. But until the storm is over and the roaring winds recede, I am standing right beside you. I am everything you need. I'm a safe place to land when gravity is pulling you down. When the noise is getting louder in this complicated town. When the parachute is tangled and you're falling from the sky, I will be the solid ground, catching you before you cry. You don't have to be courageous, you don't have to be so strong. You can bring me all the pieces of the things that went so wrong. Take a breath and close your eyes and tightly hold my hand. I will always be your shelter, a safe place to land. A safe place, right here with me. Just land. We push the coffee table right up against the wall. The space isn't very big, in fact, it's rather small. But it's just enough for two of us to stumble and to sway, washing off the residue of a very ordinary day. I'm wearing oversized pajamas and a pair of woolen socks. You're spinning me around, ignoring all the ticking clocks. The record player's spinning an old acoustic tune, and we are bathed in silver from the window and the moon. We don't need a fancy ballroom or a chandelier of glass. We don't need a reservation There's a magic in the mundane, if you only look and see. And tonight the greatest magic is exactly you and me. Oh, we're dancing in the living room, tripping on our feet, making up the rhythm to a very quiet beat. I'm resting my head gently on the fabric of your shirt, forgetting all the worry and forgetting all the hurt. No one else is watching, the curtains are all drawn. We can keep on spinning till the breaking of the dawn. It's the simplest of moments that dispel the heavy gloom, finding heaven in a circle, dancing in the living room. You step upon my toes and we both break into a laugh. We split a cheap bottle of wine entirely in half. The hardwood floor is creaking like a ship upon the sea, and I am safely anchored with your arms surrounding me. We talk about the groceries and the bills we have to pay, but the weight of our responsibility is floating far away. Because right here in this moment, there is nothing else to do but trace the familiar lines of a life I built with you. We don't need a fancy ballroom or a chandelier of glass. We don't need a reservation just to watch the evening pass. There's a magic in the mundane, if you only look and see. And tonight the greatest magic is exactly you and me. Oh, we're dancing in the living room, tripping on our feet, making up the rhythm to a very quiet beat. I'm resting my head gently on the fabric of your shirt, forgetting all the worry and forgetting all the hurt. No one else is watching, the curtains are all drawn. We can keep on spinning till the breaking of the dawn. It's the simplest of moments that dispel the heavy gloom, finding heaven in a circle, dancing in the living room. And 50 years from now, when our hair is turning gray, I hope we still remember how to push the rug away. I hope we still find music in the silence of the night, and hold each other closely underneath the amber light. Very quiet beat, I'm resting my head gently on the fabric of your shirt, forgetting all the worry and forgetting all the hurt. No one else is watching, the curtains are all drawn. We can keep on spinning till the breaking of the dawn. It's the simplest of moments that dispel the heavy gloom, finding heaven in a circle, dancing in the living room. Keep on dancing, just you and me in the living room. used to chase the glittering illusions on the screen. I wanted to be part of every complicated scene. I bought into the promises of shiny brand new cars, and thought I had to reach up high to touch the distant stars. I ran myself in circles till I couldn't catch my breath, scared to death of missing out, and scared to death of death. But then I took a step back and I opened up my eyes and saw the empty nature of the advertising lies. You can have the golden mansions on the top of the hill. You can keep the busy schedules and the empty time you fill. I am trading in the chaos for a different kind of wealth. I am taking back my spirit, I am taking back myself. Give me the simple things, the quiet and the slow, the feeling of the morning sun, providing a warm glow, a cup of black coffee and a handwritten page, a sense of inner freedom that is completely uncaged. I don't need a fortune to feel like I am rich. I don't need to scratch every manufactured itch. I have found my center, the joy that stillness brings. I'm building my whole life around the simple things. A conversation with a friend that lasts the afternoon, watching how the tide is being pulled by the moon, the smell of fresh laundry hanging on the backyard line, the taste of a tomato growing on a summer vine. These are not the moments that will make the evening news, but they are the exact moments that I'm gonna choose to anchor down my memory, to satisfy my soul, the tiny quiet fragments that make a human whole. You can have the golden mansions on the top of the hill. You can keep the busy schedules and the empty time you fill. I am trading in the chaos for a different kind of wealth. I am taking back my spirit, I am taking back myself. Give me the simple things, the quiet and the slow, the feeling of the morning sun, providing a warm glow, a cup of black coffee and a handwritten page, a sense of inner freedom that is completely uncaged. I don't need a fortune to feel like I am rich. I don't need to scratch every manufactured itch. I have found my center, the joy that stillness brings. I'm building my whole life around the simple things. And if the world goes crazy, spinning out of control, I will have a sanctuary hidden in my soul, built of morning walks and the laughter of a child, keeping my heart grounded, keeping my heart mild. Give me the simple things, the quiet and the slow, the feeling of the morning sun, providing a warm glow, a cup of black coffee and a handwritten page, a sense of inner freedom that is completely uncaged. I don't need a fortune to feel like I am rich. I don't need to scratch every manufactured itch. I have found my center, the joy that stillness brings. simple things. They are enough, more than enough. Found you in the corner, covered up in heavy dust. The tuning pegs were frozen in a layer of brown rust. The wood was deeply fractured right across the sounding board. You couldn't hold a single note, let alone a chord. Somebody had played you rough and left you out in the rain, abandoned in a basement with a heavy dose of pain. I gently wiped the surface with a piece of cotton cloth and chased away the shadows in a solitary moth. It takes a lot of patience to repair a broken frame, to learn the quiet history of how the damage came. But I've got all the time in the world and plenty of wood glue. I'm gonna bring the music back, I'm gonna rescue you. Oh, we're mending strings and pulling them tight, working through the darkness to bring back the light. Every little crack is just a place for strength to grow. Healing is a process that is beautiful and slow. We have to tune the tension till it finds the perfect pitch, stitching up the heartbreak with a careful, tender stitch. You thought you'd never play again, you thought the song was done, but mending strings is exactly how the healing has begun. I measure out the action and I gently sand the neck. It isn't an illusion and it isn't just a speck. The beauty is returning to the faded, scratched rosette. I'm polishing the silver on every single fret. And maybe I am talking about this old acoustic wood, or maybe I am talking about a heart that finally could trust another person, not to drop it on the floor, to finally unlock the heavy padlock on the door. It takes a lot of patience to repair a broken frame, to learn the quiet history of how the damage came. But I've got all the time in the world and plenty of wood glue. I'm gonna bring the music back, I'm gonna rescue you. Oh, we're mending strings and pulling them tight, working through the darkness to bring back the light. Every little crack is just a place for strength to grow. Healing is a process that is beautiful and slow. Oh, we have to tune the tension till it finds the perfect pitch, stitching up the heartbreak with a careful, tender stitch. You thought you'd never play again, you thought the song was done, but mending strings is exactly how the healing has begun. And now I strike a C chord and it echoes through the room, vibrant and completely clear, shaking off the doom. The scars are still visible, but they are part of the art, a testament to resilience of a deeply loving heart. darkness to bring back the light. Every little crack is just a place for strength to grow. Healing is a process that is beautiful and slow. We have to tune the tension till it finds the perfect pitch, stitching up the heartbreak with a careful, tender stitch. You thought you'd never play again, you thought the song was done, but mending strings is exactly how the healing has begun. The song is never done. Mending strings, we are in tune. I am looking at the mountains through an airplane window glass, watching how the giant rivers look like ribbons as they pass. I've been moving across the time zones, collecting hotel keys, chasing down a shifting horizon and a complicated breeze. I've got a suitcase full of sweaters and a heavily stamped passport. I've been learning how to navigate this constantly changing sport. But no matter where the compass points or where I lay my head, I never feel adrift because of what you quietly said. You told me I could fly as far as my two wings could go. You'd keep the home fires burning with a steady amber glow. I don't need a heavy anchor to keep me from the sea. I just need the invisible string that ties you back to me. Oh, I am safely tethered to the rhythm of your heart. It doesn't even matter if we're 1,000 miles apart. It's a golden thread of gravity that spans across the map, keeping me from falling in a lonely, isolated trap. I can walk across the desert, I can navigate the snow, because the love you give to me is the only map I know. It's not a chain that binds me, it's a line that keeps me free. I am tethered to your heart, and your heart is home to me. I am sitting in a diner on the edge of Santa Fe, drinking awful black coffee at the breaking of the day. I see a couple in the corner laughing softly in the booth, and it reminds me of our kitchen and the simple, quiet truth. I pull my cellular phone out to type a little text, just to tell you that I love you, and I wonder what is next. The miles are just a number, the distance just a test, but knowing you are waiting there is how I find my rest. You told me I could fly as far as my two wings could go. You'd keep the home fires burning with a steady amber glow. I don't need a heavy anchor to keep me from the sea. I just need the invisible string that ties you back to me. Oh, I am safely tethered to the rhythm of your heart. It doesn't even matter if we're 1,000 miles apart. It's a golden thread of gravity that spans across the map, heading for the door. I am walking up the driveway to the one that I adore. Tethered to the rhythm of your heart. It doesn't even matter if we're 1,000 miles apart. It's a golden thread of gravity that spans across the map, keeping me from falling in a lonely, isolated trap. I can walk across the desert, I can navigate the snow, because the love you give to me is the only map I know. It's not a chain that binds me, it's a line that keeps me free. I am tethered to your heart, and your heart is home to me. Tethered to your heart, I'm coming home. Follow the string. I was cleaning out the bottom drawer of this old oak desk, looking for a postage stamp, cleaning up the mess. I found a stack of envelopes bound up in rubber bands, written in the cursive of my younger, shaking hands. Some of them are stained with tea and maybe a few tears, capturing the heavy ghosts of my early 20 years. I sit upon the carpet and I open up the first, reading through the paragraphs of when my heart was at its worst. There is ink upon the paper that was meant to be a sword. There are desperate apologies trying to strike a chord, but I look at them right now through an older, wiser lens, and see the quiet way that time eventually amends. Oh, these are just the letters that were never ever sent, the monuments to anger and the energy I spent. They are folded up confessions of a girl I used to be, trying to find an island in a very stormy sea. I didn't need a mailbox, I didn't need a stamp, I just needed to write them down beneath the desk lamp. The healing wasn't in the reading of the other side, the healing was in letting out the things I tried to hide. Peace is finally found in the letters never sent. I read one addressed to you from a Tuesday in July, asking all the empty air to tell me reasons why. I remember how I felt that night, completely ripped apart, convinced that I would never fix the shattered, broken heart. But now I smile and fold it back exactly as it was. I don't hold the bitterness, I don't need a cause. The silence was the better choice, the universe was right. I didn't need to drag the heavy shadows to the light. There is ink upon the paper that was meant to be a sword. There are desperate apologies trying to strike a chord, but I look at them right now through an old quiet way that time eventually amends. Oh, these are just the letters that were never ever sent, the monuments to anger and the energy I spent. They are folded up confessions of a girl I used to be, trying to find an island in a very stormy sea. I didn't need a mailbox, I didn't need a stamp, I just needed to write them down beneath the desk lamp. The healing wasn't in the reading of the other side, the healing wasn't letting out the things I tried to hide. Peace is finally found in the letters never sent. I carry the box to the fireplace, and I strike a single match. I watch the orange flames reach out and slowly start to catch. The smoke is rising up the chimney, disappearing in the air, taking all the remnants of the sorrow and despair. Sun is dipping lower past the western county line. The world is slowly turning into honey and to wine. I'm sitting on the tailgate of this rusty Chevrolet, watching how the colors bleed the blue out of the day. The shadows stretch like giants right across the faded grass. The crickets start to whisper as the evening breezes pass. There is a visual magic hanging heavy in the air, gilding every single strand of your messy, tangled hair. It only lasts a moment, 30 minutes at the most, before the brilliant orange turns into a twilight ghost. But right now time is frozen in a warm suspended grace, painting perfect silhouettes across this quiet space. Oh, I am getting lost inside this golden hour haze. It's the most forgiving light of all our ordinary days. It takes the rusted metal and it turns it into gold. It wraps around the shoulders like a blanket from the cold. We are glowing in the amber of a dying afternoon, waiting for the silver of the rising summer moon. Let's just sit right here and watch the sky completely blaze and soak up every drop of this golden hour haze. I see the dust is sparkling as it kicks up from the road, lightening the burden of a very heavy load. You offer me a sip from a lukewarm bottle of beer, and everything is suddenly incredibly clear. We spend so much time worrying about the coming night, we forget to simply marvel at the beauty of the light. There are no grand decisions that we have to make right now. We just have to let the evening wash over us somehow. It only lasts a moment, 30 minutes at the most, before the brilliant orange turns into a twilight ghost. But right now time is frozen in a warm suspended grace, painting perfect silhouettes across this quiet space. Oh, I am getting lost inside this golden hour haze. It's the most forgiving light of all our ordinary days. It takes the rusted metal and it turns it into gold. It wraps around the shoulders like a blanket from the cold. We are glowing in the amber of a dying afternoon, waiting for the silver of the rising summer moon. Let's just sit right here and watch the sky completely blaze, and soak up every drop of this golden hour haze. Close your eyes and turn your face directly to the sun. Feel the gentle promise that the hardest work is done. This is just a gift from the universe to you, a masterpiece of yellow and a masterpiece of true. Inside this golden hour haze, it's the most forgiving light of all our ordinary days. It takes the rusted metal and it turns it into gold. It wraps around the shoulders like a blanket from the cold. We are glowing in the amber of a dying afternoon, waiting for the silver of the rising summer moon. Let's just sit right here and watch the sky completely blaze, and soak up every drop of this golden hour haze. Just fading light, golden haze, beautiful night. The street lamp on the corner flickers on at 8 p.m. The branches of the elm tree become a diadem. I'm lying on my mattress pulled up high, watching how the headlights of the passing cars go by. They cast a moving picture show across my bedroom wall, like a silent movie playing in an empty cinema hall. I trace the shifting figures as they dance and disappear, finding a bizarre comfort in the atmosphere. The room is softly breathing in a very steady rhythm, taking all my scattered thoughts and slowly sitting with them. I don't need a conversation, I don't need to speak a word. I'm listening to a symphony that no one else has heard. Just watching the shadows on the wall play a pantomime, slowing down the hurried pace of complicated time. They shape-shift into memories of people that I knew, a silhouette of laughter and a silhouette of you. The darkness isn't scary when it's painted with the light. It's just a gentle curtain closing down upon the night. I let my heavy eyelids fall and answer to the call, rocked to sleep securely by the shadows on the wall. I see a dog that's running, then it turns into a bird. The visuals are speaking without using any word. The wind begins to pick up and the branches start to sway, washing the anxieties of afternoon away. I think about the places that those passing cars will go, the families and the strangers driving down the roads below. We are all connected by the same moon in the sky, and by the fleeting moments that are quickly passing by. The room is softly breathing in a very steady rhythm, taking all my scattered thoughts and slowly sitting with them. I don't need a conversation, I don't need to speak a word. I'm listening to a symphony that no one else has heard. Just watching the shadows on the wall play a pantomime, slowing down the hurried pace of complicated time. They shape-shift into memories of people that I knew, a silhouette of laughter and a silhouette of you. The darkness isn't scary when it's painted with the light. It's just a gentle curtain closing down upon the night. I let my heavy eyelids fall and answer to the call, rocked to sleep securely by the shadows on the wall. There is peace in the impermanence of how the figures bend, a beautiful reminder that the evening has to end. Tomorrow will bring sunlight and it will erase the slate, but right now I am happy to just lie right here and wait. Just watching the shadows on the wall play a pantomime, slowing down the hurried pace of complicated time. They shape-shift into memories of people that I knew, a silhouette of laughter and a silhouette of you. The darkness isn't scary when it's painted with the light. There's a layer of white frost upon the window pane today. The sky's looking like a solid sheet of iron gray. I'm wearing 3 thick layers just to keep the shivers out. The winter has a way of filling up the mind with doubt. But I found a Polaroid tucked inside a coffee cup, and suddenly the temperature began to hurry up. It's a picture of the shoreline from a Tuesday in July, with the canopy of brilliant blue painted in the sky. The memory is a time machine that doesn't need a key. It transports my heavy spirit back beside the open sea. I can almost smell the sunscreen and the salty ocean air. I can feel the warm coastal breeze running through my hair. Oh, I am wrapped up in the echoes of a summer day, melting all the frozen ice and washing it away. The laughter of the seagulls and the crashing of the tide are ringing like a silver bell somewhere deep inside. Even when the blizzard blows and covers up the town, I've got a pocket full of sunshine holding my heart down. The cold can never break me, the gray will eventually fade, as long as I can listen to the echoes of a summer day. I close my eyes and I am walking barefoot on the sand, holding on to a melting ice cream cone in my right hand. You were skipping stones across the water, trying to hit 4. We stayed out on the beach until we couldn't see the shore. The feeling of the sunburn on the tops of both our knees, the rustling of the palm fronds like a choir in the trees. It wasn't just a season, it was a state of mind, a little piece of paradise we safely left behind. The memory is a time machine that doesn't need a key. It transports my heavy spirit back beside the open sea. I can almost smell the sunscreen and the salty ocean air. I can feel the warm coastal breeze running through my hair. Oh, I am wrapped up in the echoes of a summer day, melting all the frozen ice and washing it away. The laughter of the seagulls and the crashing of the tide are ringing like a silver bell somewhere deep inside. Even when the blizzard blows and covers up the town, I've got a pocket full of sunshine holding my heart down. The cold can never break me, the gray will eventually fade, as long as I can listen to the echoes of a summer day. Winter is a necessary chapter of the year. It teaches us to cherish all the things that we hold dear. So I will let it snow outside, I'll let the north wind blow, because I have a fire burning with a summer glow. Oh, I am wrapped up in the echoes of a summer day, melting all the frozen ice and washing it away. The desert blows and covers up the town. I've got a pocket full of sunshine holding my heart down. The cold can never break me. The gray will eventually fade as long as I can listen to the echoes of a summer day. Summer echoes keep me warm, waiting for the sun.